Support
the maestro, please!
February starting to wind down, and I guess so are the albums. This'll be for the week of
February 22nd, 2025.
On this day in music, back in 1981, 9 to 5 by Dolly Parton would get to #1 on the Hot 100, staying there for 2 weeks and becoming Dolly Parton's first #1 hit. Oddly enough, that same week, the RIAA certified it gold, indicating 1 million in sales. I mean, we had the Ludovico Einaudi album last week, so you can go back and listen to that.
Don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing.
You know, it's a shame that one Vince Guaraldi album didn't get up here, Be My Valentine, Charlie Brown. It would have been our first Valentine's Day album we've talked about if it had.
Singing.
I love rock and roll! Night terror, hysteria, nocturnal trial.
Album number 16 from prog metal group Dream Theater, and their first in a while, since 2009, to have Mark Portnoy on drums. Unlike other albums where there's sort of a narrative going on, this is more of a thematic concept album, obviously dealing with parasomnia, which is sleeping disorders.
It's bigger than hip-hop, hip-hop.
Step on my neck and get blood on your Nike checks. I don't mind, cause one day you respect the good kid, Mad City.
The 2012 classic, getting back into the top 5 on the R&B and hip-hop charts, obviously because of the Super Bowl halftime show that Kendrick Lamar did. It's good to note that Damn also made it back into the top 5, but we've talked about that one before. Again, we're just kind of biding our time until Lady Gaga's Mayhem gets up here. It's being released on March 7th.
And now I need some help from the maestro, please!
Bumping back up here because it was reissued on Tidal with a bunch of bonus tracks. There's a studio live version of Casual, as well as a bunch of demo versions of a bunch of the other songs.
Debí tirar más fotos de cuando te tuve. Debí darte más besos y abrazos.
Last week on Friday, he released the 4th single from this album, Turista.
So I see heaven after love.
There are 2 other editions of this that are out there, minus the physical pressing itself. There's the 00XO edition, has Runaway in Society at the end, and then there's a Pharrell Williams edition, which has Closing Night with Swedish House Mafia.
Life's better or sadder. Got to break this pattern. Floating away.
Speaking of reissues, there's one for this as well. Has 4 more tracks: Joni with Don Toliver, Take You Down, Open Arms, just SZA by herself, and PSA.
Tell him Kendrick did it. Hey, who showed you how to run a blitz? Tell him Kendrick did it. Who put the West back in front of shit? Tell him Kendrick did it. Hey, I'm tripping.
Obviously, we now have all the numbers that came in post the Super Bowl halftime show, hence why this is back to #1. So with February starting to wrap up, we're gonna transition into March. Hopefully it can bring us a few more albums.
And now I need some help from the maestro, please! Maestro!